Hello everyone, I'm back again. I'm going to show you some things that I do with this marvelous tool called the Bowdabra. It's really very useful and I encourage every crafts person to invest in one. So I particularly like to make layered ribbons, and I found that by using straight pins it helps to keep the layers together, especially when you're working with special ribbons like this mesh ribbon, and then I've got tulle. The problem is when you're making layered ribbons is sometimes the ribbons come out of alignment, and then you end up with like uneven ends because it's like longer in some spots and shorter in some spots. So by using the straight pins, it helps line everything up. Um, as you might be able, I don't know if you can see, but well, on the underside you can see. And you just have to work carefully with it, and you take out the pins as you go along. So I'll just do a little bit here, and I'm actually going to demonstrate something else that's helpful. So you take it and you just work around those pins. You can actually take it out as you get to the part where you're going to tuck it in. So you twist and you tuck it in like that. All right. Okay, so that keeps everything nice and lined up. Now, another little trick that I discovered is with some yarn, I'm not yarn, I crochet, so yarn is on my mind. All right, with some ribbons, there's a lot of bulk. Like this is grosgrain ribbon. This is grosgrain, and then I've got a double-faced satin, and then I've got a sheer ribbon all together. So what happens is sometimes the loops will really be bulky and pop up. Now there's a little wand. You can push it down, but still it's really bulky. So what you can do is you just take a rubber band, and that helps hold it in place. All right, so that's one little trick there. And I deliberately left the Bowdabra cord out because sometimes you might forget, and you might not necessarily want to take all that out, especially if you're doing a layered piece. And if you didn't pin it, it's going to take you forever to just line everything up again. So I have a crochet hook, and what you do is you place the wand on top, and that'll keep everything from just popping out. And you just raise it up. You can just raise it up a bit, holding the wand over it, or you can take the band off and put that back on later. You just raise it up like that, and the wand is going to hold it down. And you take your crochet hook, and you just keep lifting it until you get enough space underneath. And you take your crochet hook and you put it underneath, and then you just grab your Bowdabra wire like so, and you're back in business. You see? So that's another neat little trick there. And this is a size D crochet hook. And for the large one, I have an Afghan hook, which is a lot longer. The Afghan hook is like 9 inches, so that's long enough to go to accommodate the length of the large Bowdabra. So, and this is another layered ribbon. I just love these. I just love this particular ribbon. It's just so pretty, and I've been using it for so many things. And eventually, I'm going to decorate it um, like this one. Put some flowers and foliage on it. And this is just a little cinnamon broom. This makes a lovely little project as well. These cinnamon brooms I got from Trader Joe's, and it's a seasonal item, but it's so lovely. And they're 99 cents, and you can add flowers. I sprayed it with glitter spray, and I've done all different kinds of designs. And I'm probably gonna put this bow on an empty one when I'm done with it. But I just wanted to show this as well, and I'll probably do a video on this. I didn't actually use the Bowdabra wire with this because I needed to um, put it through the broom. So I'll show you how to do it using floral wire. So, all right. So then another little tip is I'm going to take all this out, set it aside. Sometimes if you get like some really pricey wire, like these are on sale right now because they're holiday ribbons, and all of them are either 40 or 50% off at Michael's. But if you buy it at any other time of the year, it's, you know, like $10 and upwards. So you don't want to be, you know, trashing your ribbon due to the fact that you cut it too long and then you have to trim the ends. So you'll be wasting a lot of ribbon. So what you can do is use a tape measure, and just to give yourself an idea of how much ribbon you might need to make a bow. So you would just take your tape measure and put it in as if you're making a bow, right? Just lay it out like that. I mean, you don't necessarily have to twist it either because you just want to get an idea. So 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna put it in without twisting it because I'm just trying to get a measure. All right, so that's 1, 2. I'm gonna do 3 loops on each side. It's a really, really cool invention. My hat's off to the woman who created this. It's just such a wonderful device to work with if you love working with ribbons, and I absolutely love ribbons. In fact, that's the name of my page, right? Rose Ribbons Crochet and Crafts. Okay, so here's 3 loops on each side, and that's 38 inches. So I know exactly how much ribbon I need. If I get something really pricey, that way I'm not going to be cutting off a whole lot of excess and thereby wasting it. So that's 38 inches. All right, so that's just a couple of tips I've had, and I hope that helps you with your crafting. And thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Bye bye.